What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Meta Ray-Ban Gen 2s. So I don't think these glasses are just for tech people. There are everyday consumers that may want them. Dads taking videos of their kids, cyclists, hikers, and so on. Here are the 6 things I'd want to know before buying. So let's start off with some basic information. The price starts at $379. It comes in 3 different styles: the Wayfarer, Skylar, and Headliner. It comes in many different colors. It comes in matte black, shiny blue, and shiny chalk gray. You can add prescriptions and different types of lenses. They come with 32 gigabytes of flash storage. That can be over 1,000 photos or 100 plus 30-second videos. They claim 8 hours of battery life and 48 hours with a fully charged case. When we went to Monterey, I used them for listening to music when we were walking around, and they pretty much lasted the whole day. So what comes in the box? You get your glasses, you get your holding case that doubles as a charger, you get a cleaning cloth that I actually just keep in the case, and a reference guide that I have yet to look at. They don't provide a USB charger, but most of us have multiples, so that doesn't really bother me too much. The case has an indicator light in the front that lets you know when the glasses have successfully connected. This will let you know if you need to move around the glasses to properly charge them from the case. So I took these glasses to Monterey, and here are some of the videos I took.
Oh, there's a hammerhead, guys, right there, hammerhead.
The videos look digital and remind me of older iPhone footage. You hold the button down for a few seconds to start recording and press once to stop recording. As you can see, there's an indicator light when you start recording, and then once you press the button, it stops recording. In this video, you can see that the glasses were hunting different exposure levels. As I looked at the sun, you can see the brightness on my wife's hair go from dark to light. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the video quality for what it is. I don't always want to have the color grade, so having something that gives you decent quality video from something this convenient is really nice. I found myself using it quite a bit when we were on our hike. The stability was decent, but I had to remind myself not to look around too fast because the video from that would be kind of jarring. The microphone did a good job of picking up my voice on the video and got some of the ambient noises around me. My favorite aspect of the glasses was using it as a point of view camera. I really can see myself carrying these around all the time and using them to capture quick moments. In this video, I heard the kids singing and laughing in the back seat, and I just pressed record on my glasses. These types of moments is something I'd never be able to get with my big camera or even my phone, especially since I was driving at the time. The convenience of the camera is really what sold me on it. Now, I did get these as a Christmas gift, as I mentioned, but I was interested in getting them before. And honestly, I'm glad I got them. I could really see myself using them a lot. I did use these glasses to listen to music and took some calls on them. The sound is surprisingly good for having speakers that don't go in your ear. They're pretty loud and clear. Once you put them up to a certain level, people around you are going to be able to hear what you're listening to. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play a video from my YouTube channel just so I don't get any copyrights, and then you can listen to the sound, and you can tell at the lower levels you won't be able to hear it, but as I put it higher, you'll be able to hear it more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the volume, and you can tell once it gets to the highest volume, you'll be able to hear it pretty easily. Players use their unique character decks to deal damage, heal, or block attacks with the goal of reducing opponent's health to 0. If we're looking... There you go. So I'm sure you could hear that over the microphone here. I can hear it pretty loud in my ears. So just to give you an idea that if you're listening to it with somebody around, they may be able to hear what you're listening to. So one thing I don't like is when I had my glasses on when we were driving, I had my phone hardwired to the car and it was playing music. A few times I moved my glasses and it switched over from my car speakers over to my glasses, which was really annoying, because I had to reconnect the wire back to my phone to get all of it playing back on my car speakers. You're supposed to be able to say, "Hey Meta," and give it some instructions to play certain songs or types of music, but when I asked it to stop playing music, it wouldn't recognize it. So I don't know if they have all the bugs worked out yet, but that was an observation I had. I will say the first time I got a call when I was wearing the glasses, it was nice not to have to reach for AirPods or listen to the call directly from my phone. So there are multiple apps that you can connect to your glasses. I wish they included Siri or YouTube Music, as I don't have a Spotify account anymore. So for now, I just connect to Amazon Music, which isn't my favorite. You can use your tap and hold function to open up your music app. You just have to go to the section in the app and change it to be your default. I also connected to my Apple Health just to see what I get from it. At the bottom, you can see the workouts. As you can see, we did quite a bit of walking while we were in Monterey, so those got logged. As soon as you open up the app and you have pictures or videos that haven't been imported, it shows you right here. Under that section, you'll have the gallery of videos and pictures that you've taken. So there are a few things that I don't really like about the sunglasses. Like I had mentioned before, to do slow motion, you have to drop from 3K down to 1080p. So I won't be using this for any slow motions, and that will be reserved for other cameras. Another thing is that on occasion or two, I have forgot that I was recording and I maxed out the 3-minute time, and I had a long video sitting on the app. There is a light on the front of the glasses that let you know when you're recording, but that's for other people to know, so it doesn't really help for you to know that you're still recording. On that note, I don't like that there's no way to turn off the LED indicator that shows you're recording. While we're at the aquarium, they fed the fish in the open ocean tank. They asked not to use your flash for pictures, but I was still worried when I was taking the video that the light was distracting. There is a LED blocker that you can buy on Amazon, I'll have the link below, that you can use to block the flashing light. It still allows the light to come in from the side. This allows some light to get into your camera so you can continue to record. I said it earlier, but you have to be really intentional about what you're recording and how you're going to view it later. It may seem natural to want to look around and record all of your surroundings, but that doesn't really make a good video. It may seem natural to want to look around and record your surroundings, but it becomes a little bit jarring. So remember to be still, and if you want to pan, make sure it's slow and intentional, just like you're using a normal camera. Also, the glasses only shoot in vertical. This will be good for Reels or TikTok or Shorts. So if you plan to put this on YouTube or on your stories, the video quality is gonna fall apart pretty quickly when you expand it. So these glasses aren't for those expecting high quality video, and we shouldn't expect that from these. But I like the fact that I can record spur of the moment without trying to get my phone out of my pocket. I love doing the point of view shots when I'm walking around. I don't need something to hold my phone or action camera on my chest just to get those kind of shots. The speakers on these are really good and clear. They really surprise me. I like listening to music and asking Meta questions without pulling out my phone. So if you're into convenience, these could be for you. Just don't expect amazing video quality, but I like them and they are for sure fun. The price isn't astronomical compared to other designer sunglasses. You can also buy the Gen 1s for a discounted price. I've also owned the Wayfarer style Ray-Bans before when they weren't smart glasses, and I like the way they look. So getting all these other functions are just a bonus. One thing to keep in mind is to check for your updates frequently. They're adding new features and fixing bugs, so it's important that you always have the newest firmware. First thing I did out of the box is I changed the video quality to 3K. This does limit the length of your video. You can take from 5 minutes only down to 3 minutes, and it takes away the ability to do slow motion. But if you're going to save these videos somewhere else besides your phone, you're gonna want the higher resolution. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the Ray-Ban Meta Gen 2s. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.